Well, we've been attempting now for the fourth year to try to get funding through the state government and go through Topeka and the legislature. And last year we were successful in making it through the legislature in terms of a funding bill that would have funded the rebuild of the dairy. And however, that was vetoed then by the governor. We were hopeful that we'd be able to make it through the session this year with some changes that we made in the last 6-8 months through the Board of Regents and other entities within the university. It is a very important project. However, due to some of the budget constraints that the legislature is dealing with currently, looks like we probably won't make it through funding this year through the legislature, but we are hopeful that we can continue the process that we've begun, and we'll get it to the finish line in a future year. The dairymen have actually been very supportive, and this has been a different funding model than maybe typically what we see at the university, because this really has been an initiative of the dairy farmers through the Kansas Dairy Association. So they're the ones that have been leading the charge in Topeka, and they're the ones that have gone to Topeka multiple times to speak to committees, even speak to the governor about the importance of the project. So as we move forward with this and try to get funding in future years, letters to legislative members, whether it be the House or the Senate, are very important and very impactful about the way that they make their decisions. It's a very viable project. Kansas is a growing dairy state, and we're adding to our dairy herd here in the state every year. And with the expansion of the processing plant in Dodge City, we're going to see a rapid growth of animal numbers here in Kansas, and that will continue. And we need a place where we can continue to do research as well as train students. So the dairy right now, we milk about 280 cows, and the new proposed dairy would milk a few more than that, probably be about 350 total cows in that new facility. New facility which would house all of our lactating cows as well as dry cows, and provide two different examples of milking systems to train students and others with total cost of that project is $43 million right now, and that includes about $1.5 million to do the demolition of the old dairy once the new dairy is completed.